400 stories here, and if we round up those 2 copies of the Libertad story in, that'll be his whole life's work, right? That'll be his whole life's work. Doesn't add up to much, does it? Can I put some lighter fuel on the stories too, or is that a bit dangerous? I'm worried I might singe myself.
Ariel, please!
There's your hood. Put it on, please.
Ariel!
I know all this isn't your fault. I know you didn't kill any children. I know you didn't want to kill your brother. And I know you killed your parents for all the right reasons. And I'm sorry for you. I'm really sorry for you. And I've never said that to anyone in custody before. But at the end of the day, I never liked your stories in the first fucking place. You better put the hood on.
You're supposed to take me next door first, and I put the hood on in there.
No, we do it in here. I was just mucking around. Just kneel down right there so you don't splash me.
Do you give me 10 seconds from the hood goes on, or are you mucking around then too?
We'll give you 10 seconds.
Give you 10 seconds. Give you 10 seconds. I'm kidding.
I was a good writer. It was all I ever wanted to be. And I was. And I was.
Was being the operative word.
Yes, was being the operative word.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4.
What'd you do that for?
What did I do what for?
You said you gave him 10. That wasn't very nice.
What exactly is nice about shooting a man on his knees with a bag over his head?
Even so.
I've had enough whining out of you for one day. What's the matter with you? We've cleared up the case, haven't we? Whichever way you look at it, well, haven't we?
I suppose.
That's all the more sweets for you when you're 70, isn't it? So listen, get this paperwork finished, get this room cleaned up, and get those stories burned, okay? I'd better go talk to the mute kid's parents, warn them about Felix.
In the 7 3/4 seconds he was given before he died, Couturian tried to think up a final story in lieu of a prayer for his brother. What he came up with was more of a footnote to a story, and the footnote was this: a happy, healthy boy named Michael Couturian, on the eve of the night that his parents would start torturing him for 7 consecutive years, he was visited by a man made of all fluffy pillows and a big smiley mouth. And the man sat with Michael and talked to him a while, and told him all about the horrific life he was to lead, and where it was to end for him, with his only beloved brother smothering his life out on a cold prison floor. And the man suggested to Michael that wouldn't it be better if he just did away with himself there and then, and avoided all that horror? And Michael said,
"If I do away with myself, my brother will never get the kingdom being tortured, will he?"
"No," said the Pillowman.
If he never gets the kingdom being tortured, he can never write stories on why my kingdom.
"That's true," said the Pillowman.
Well,
And Michael thought about it for a minute. And he said,
we should probably just keep things the way they are now. Me being tortured and hearing and all that business. I think I'm really going to like my brother's stories. I think I'm really going to like them.
the story was going to finish in fashionably downbeat mode, with Michael going through all that torment, with Couturian writing all those stories only to have them burned from the world by a bulldog of a policeman. The story was going to finish that way. It was, of course, cut short by a bullet blowing his brains out 2 seconds too soon. And maybe it was best that the story didn't finish that way, because it wasn't quite accurate. Because, for reasons known only to her, the bulldog of a policeman chose not to put Couturian's stories in the burning trash, but chose to place them carefully with Couturian's case file, which she then sealed away to remain unopened for 50-odd years. A fact which would have ruined the writer's fashionably downbeat ending, but was somehow more in keeping Period.